Hi, welcome everyone. We're delighted that you've chosen to study English literature here at Longroad Sixth Form College. My name's Hilary and I'm one of the English teachers here. And today I'm going to talk you through the summer work that we would like you to complete before you come to your first English lesson in the new term. This work's designed to give you a head start on the course. You'll be looking at one of the topics that we're going to be studying in more detail together, and it's going to encourage you to do some wider reading and research around that topic, and hopefully it'll prepare you really well for what's coming in the new term. I hope it will also be something that you'll enjoy doing. You can get your teeth into studying quite a fun topic, I think. On the first year of the English literature course, one of the topics that you're going to study is the supernatural. You're going to compare two novels, at least one of which is going to be an older 19th century book. The books that you study are going to depend on which class you're in. So we're not going to ask you to read them over the summer, but just for your information, the four options are The Little Stranger by Sarah Waters, The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde, Beloved by Toni Morrison, and Dracula by Bram Stoker. They're all quite different in terms of themes and ideas and plot, but they're all connected through genre. They are all Gothic novels that contain supernatural elements, so that's how we're going to compare them. So, to prepare you for studying the supernatural as a topic, we are first going to ask you to do some wider reading. We'd like you to choose at least one of the novels from this reading list. The last one is a collection of short stories rather than a novel, if you prefer that. And read it. Go nuts. Enjoy yourself. We've deliberately chosen novels that are maybe a little bit less widely read than the obvious ones. You might have read Jekyll and Hyde or Frankenstein at school. And we're hoping that you won't have read the novel that you choose before. We want you to come to this fresh without any pre-existing ideas. They're all also slightly older novels from what is kind of the golden age of Gothic writing, the 18th and 19th century. That's when this genre was really a big deal. It was hugely popular and it's never really gone away since then. I'm sure you can think of loads of examples of modern horror books and films that include some of the things you're going to see in these books, like vampires and monsters and haunted houses and ghosts and all that scary stuff. So for your first task, choose a book and read it, and then move on to task 2. Task 2 is just asking you to gather your thoughts about what you've read. We're going to share these ideas in class when you start college, so make sure you make some notes and write it down, because otherwise you'll forget. On the handout that has the sum work on it, there are some bullet point ideas about what you could include for each of these 2 pieces of writing that we're asking for you to do. So if you're not sure where to start, have a look at those and it'll give you some structure. It might be a good idea over the summer to also get yourself an A4 ring binder folder to use for your English, because you're going to be making lots of notes like this, and it would be a good idea to have somewhere to keep them all together. For your third and final task, I would like you to visit the British Library website and to watch this video by Professor John Bowen. He's introducing some of the really important Gothic conventions, so the themes, the ideas, the concerns that lots and lots of Gothic books have in common. So on your summer work handout, there are some questions for you to answer, and they're asking you to think about how these conventions that the professor talks about have been used in the Gothic novel that you've read. Again, please write down your answers and be ready to discuss them when you join your first English lesson at college. I've also put a second link here to the British Library website, where there are lots of fantastic articles and videos on the Gothic genre. So if you want to do some more reading around the subject, this is a really good place to start. So I really hope you'll enjoy completing these tasks. There's some fantastic novels on the list. There's all sorts of strange and spooky goings on. So I think you'll have fun reading them. and I really look forward to hearing your ideas when we meet in class in September.